Now let's look at the worldview then, the worldview of sprinklers. Now progress in North America is coming quite significantly on sprinklers. In America last year there were 46 million sprinklers installed and 8 million of these in residential. So over there, we invented sprinklers, they took them to America, 8 million of these were put in residential care premises. In the UK last year, 2 million sprinklers were installed and 100,000 of these in residential. In other words, nowhere near the same sort of scale as in America. Now in the USA they've had various groups arguing for decades about putting sprinklers in the building codes. They had a much higher death rate than the rest of Europe. Now it's comparable and it's falling. The US has a different legal system as well. Now the DuPont Plaza Hotel fire in 1986 led to a class action lawsuit with a payout of $200 million when it became apparent that sprinklers had not been installed. In other words, they knew that sprinklers should have put them in, they didn't put them in, and they got a fine $200 million. In the US, the installation of sprinklers now has to be automatically addressed when writing a fire code. So as soon as you write a fire code, right, is there any reason why we're not putting them in? That's one of the reasons. What about in Vancouver? Vancouver had the highest death rate in Canada in the 1970s. And what they thought was, this is a bit embarrassing here. What did they do? They said, right, put sprinklers in. After sprinklers were put in, the death rate fell to 0 by 1998. Nobody died. They put sprinklers everywhere, nobody died. So far, no one has died in a fire sprinkler building in Vancouver. Finland is following suit by retrofitting sprinklers in residential care homes, which is what we should look at doing. Europe is now waking up to the benefits.